They say the ocean never gives back what it takes, but what if it isn't the ocean that takes? What if it's something inside it, something that watches, something that waits? August 14th, a bright summer day. Families gathered at OceanWorld Marine Park. The show was set to feature one of the most famous trainers of the decade, Jessica Radcliffe. By 3:15 p.m., the performance had begun. By 3:17, it was over, and Jessica Radcliffe was gone. Jessica was more than a marine trainer. She was a performer, an animal whisperer, and for many, a bridge between humans and the ocean's most formidable hunters. Born in 1988 in a small coastal town, Jessica grew up around the water. She rescued stranded seals as a teenager, learned sign language to communicate with deaf children, and often claimed she could read an animal's emotions by looking into its eyes. By her mid-20s, she was working with one of the largest orcas ever held in captivity, a 6-ton male known as Aegis. Together, they performed routines that drew thousands, synchronized leaps, playful splashes, even a trick where Aegis would gently lift Jessica onto his nose and balance her above the water like a living statue. It was a spectacle. It was a partnership. And, according to some, it was a ticking time bomb. The afternoon of the incident was unusually hot. Witnesses recall the air smelling faintly of ozone, as if a storm was waiting just beyond the horizon. Jessica walked onto the main platform at exactly 3:12 p.m. She waved to the crowd. Aegis surfaced, exhaling a plume of mist into the air. The two began their routine. Perfect timing, perfect synchronization. Then, something shifted. Video footage, now banned from major platforms, shows Aegis circling faster than usual. Trainers on the sidelines appear tense, whispering to each other. Jessica gives the signal for a breach, and Aegis obeys, rocketing into the cow. Air. The crowd roars, cameras flash, and then Jessica slips. The platform is slick from the splash. She falls sideways into the pool. The water swallows her instantly. From that moment, the accounts diverge. Some witnesses claim they saw Aegis dive after her, vanishing into the deep end. 30 seconds later, the Orca surfaced, alone. Others insist they saw Jessica resurface briefly, her arms flailing before being pulled back under. A few tell a different story. One man, a tourist from Canada, claimed the pool lights flickered for just a moment. And in that instant, it looked like something else was in the water. Not another orca, not a human, something massive, shapeless, and gone as quickly as it appeared. By 3:20 p.m., the show was halted. Guests were escorted out. Park officials told the media it was a routine technical issue, but within hours, rumors began flooding online forums. No ambulance was seen leaving the park. No police reports were filed that day. And perhaps the strangest detail of all, when journalists began asking questions, the park claimed there was no record of any trainer named Jessica Radcliffe ever working there. The footage is the heart of the myth. A shaky 37-second clip filmed by a teenage visitor from the stands. It begins like any tourist video. Shaky zoom, occasional laughter in the background. Jessica signals. Aegis leaps. And then, the fall. The camera dips as the crowd gasps. For a fraction of a second, the lens catches something in the water, a shadow far too large for a single orca. The shape blurs, the frame shakes, and when it stabilizes, both Jessica and the shadow are gone. The teen uploaded the clip that night. Within 48 hours, it was on every conspiracy forum imaginable. Within 72 hours, it was gone from the internet. Entire accounts vanished. Hard drives corrupted. Links redirected to 404 not found. Some claim the video is still out there, hidden in encrypted archives, traded like forbidden currency in the darker corners of the web. There are three main theories among those who believe the Jessica Radcliffe incident was real. 1. The animal attack theory. Aegis, pushed beyond his limits in captivity, lashed out. The park covered it up to protect its image. 2. The disappearance theory. Jessica staged her own vanishing, diving into an underwater tunnel used for maintenance and escaping to start a new life. 3. The deep sea theory. This one is harder to talk about. Believers say there are creatures in the ocean far older and more dangerous than anything in captivity. They say the Orca wasn't attacking Jessica, it was trying to warn her. Whatever the truth is, it's been buried, under paperwork, under silence, under the relentless tide of time. Jessica Radcliffe's name does not appear in any official employee records, no obituary, no missing persons report. It's as if she never existed. But ask the right people, in the right places, and they'll tell you, a young woman once danced with giants in a tank of blue. And one day, the ocean took her back. Whether it was an accident, a conspiracy, or something far stranger, no one can say for sure, and maybe that's exactly how they want it.